And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Jacob, it's getting us all jacked up. It's a good pick. It's a good pick for The Bonfire. Sirius XM Faction Talk 103. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Okerson. We're live. It's Monday. That's our new. He was emancipated when he was 13. We do the drinking thing. We were doing it in the hallway. We were saying that's how you flatten anyone's steam in a conversation, where they say something to someone else, and then you look at the person and go.
Well, we were doing it because Christine's check-in status is constantly under a fire for some reason.
She's deleted.
So she's up front trying to explain to the lady as she walked in with us, trying to explain that the problem she's having. And so me and Dave were just like, look at the lady over Christine's shoulder and be like, woo, little thumb pinky.
We don't even know who she is. Woo. She's in the elevator acting a fool.
Oh, that's Christine. She's supposed to be dry, but woo.
Apparently, she got into some deodorant and chomped it up.
Start chopping that shit up.
Christine in studio, DJ Lou in studio, also our Black King, the Black Tiger, Lewis Johnson. And in Florida, soon to return, the Bidet King himself, Jacob Batat.
He's going to be inside of me by Saturday.
Yeah, gave me a very warm and friendly phone call where we talked about bidets.
Aw.
And I think it's going to happen.
You sold?
Dude, I've never been DM'd and tweeted at more about my bowels.
Yeah.
People in Rochester are walking up like, so, what's going on? And it was...
You're like, still a little there.
Kind of
Is
rocking.
that what's going on in your belly?
That was rocking.
Hey, to be fair, Dan, what's going on in your stomach right now?
Ozzy?
A metal fest? Okay.
I'm bad bacteria. You don't understand about me.
Your stress levels are up and you're going to get the thing.
You're getting blinded. Man, fucking constipated. And I talked to you yesterday, and then I was just pounding Miralax, and then
loosey goose,
dude. I called you.
You started off every sentence with a sigh. Oh man, because I don't know, just watching TV.
I got 2 rock poops in, but those were forced poops. Rock lobster.
Those are the ones those are the impacted jaunts.
Yeah, that's the ones where it spits it out, and you're like, all that for that? It's like gold mining. You just get a little...
It's like an airsoft, though.
But then yesterday I had the... And I was like... Yeah.
It
was just 15 minutes of me thanking God. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, it's like having a stew living in your lower body.
Yeah. I dumped the fucking Campbell's chunk.
Hell yeah.
And
corn chowder.
And then caught up on Peacemaker.
It was so chunky, McNabb and his mom walked up.
Just NFL moms show up when you take healthy dumps. Now, you see, Dan, that baked potato really helped you push it through.
Yeah.
Oh.
You see that? You see they have meat chunks with those fake griddle marks on them?
Thank Kurt Warner's mom. Did you watch the Kurt Warner movie yet?
No.
We got to watch it together.
Yeah?
It's a biop, dude.
I know. What a story I don't care
keep saying
about.
That's not a word. It's a biography movie.
Biopic. Yeah. Biop. Seems like you're like a flashy biopsy.
That's a biopsy.
He goes,
science
I got a little lump on the back of my neck, but I'm just going to jump and get a biop tomorrow.
No big whoop. Kurt Warner life story.
He goes, yeah, they said they found a mass on my lungs. We're just going to fucking hop in tomorrow for a little biop action, then head out.
American Underdog.
Yeah, I saw it on my Amazon Prime.
But they're making movies.
It looks horrible.
Yeah, they're making movies about real people because they also have the Sean Payton movie with Kevin James as the Saints coach.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what that is?
Yeah, he plays Saints coach.
Poor Sean Payton's getting called fat, huh?
Yeah, dude. That's who you see when they cast.
That's mean.
Like, wow, fuck you.
Couldn't get Bacon?
Yeah.
Couldn't get Bacon out of retirement for that?
Or even a Kurt Russell?
Maybe even a Kurt Russ.
I don't know.
That's shitty.
Dennis Quaid. Please give me a
Kurt
Quaid.
Warner, what a story I don't give a fuck about.
Man, they really tried to force us down that throat. And that was right before Brady.
What a weird time, too. Hey, when I watch a white guy, just like, he keeps getting a couple opportunities. He eventually nails it.
He's in the pocket. You can see it.
He thought he was going to be shot down to the Arena Football League the rest of his life, but no, things went good, dude. White guy, new people, made waves, was able to go to the big parties.
As a 49er fan growing up, I hated Kurt Warner because he made the Rams good.
Yeah, I hated him too because fuck him. Just fuck Kurt Warner, dude.
Fuck that guy.
They're like, he's old and who gives a shit?
He used to bag groceries.
Torrey Holt, dude, that was the fucking problem.
Isaac Bruce.
Marshall
Falk. Best show on turf.
That fucking geese. That fucking geese just sat back there.
Honey, is that you?
Jacob, you could have quarterbacked that team. I know I could have.
You should have starred in the Kurt Warner story.
I think the Sean Payton movie is kind of like a lighthearted comedy about, but didn't he like tell his players to break legs and like maim?
Well, I think Sean, that was, it was actually against the 49ers in the playoffs in 2013. They were like, they found audio of the defensive coordinator being like, hit him in the head! Like yelling. He's like, say kill Snake because he cut his head off. They were talking about hitting Kaepernick and I think Frank Gore when they were with the Niners. But yeah, he got in trouble for that. And I think that's why that movie, bring up that
you
Kevin.
Have to you should have to suspend disbelief for fucking biopics. Do you know what I mean? They should tell the story. Like,
if you're going to be a person who's real, either do a great like caricature of them or look like them. Because when you don't look like them and you don't sound like them,
or you're hard enough time suspended. We've talked about this in regular TV. Last night I saw one. Just a slight sidebar here. You didn't watch Better Call Saul, right?
No,
but you watched Breaking Bad.
Yes,
you know it well.
Yeah,
remember the character Mike?
Yes, love Mike.
Mike in this show, so for Better Call Saul, has already twice on his own defeated a Mexican street gang in 1 versus 5 fights.
Yeah, the thing I liked about...
I'm having a hard time with that.
Yeah, he's like an older man.
Yeah, he's a very, very older man.
The thing that, with Mike...
He goes, candid shots.
Lou's filming, for instance. It's always weird when someone's got a camera on you because you're like, I know I'm being filmed. But he
goes, let me do a cool arm motion. I'm going to flex my left when I talk. Dan?
I sound different.
Dude, he goes, another thing, bro?
I do the Randy Orton.
He goes, bro, another thing?
The thing I liked about...
Let me sit onto it. There he is.
The thing I liked about Mike on Breaking Bad was his violence was realistic. Where you're like, oh yeah, he's good at shooting people. He doesn't have that emotional temperament.
Now,
so for them to turn him into like...
this show now is, I know that spot right on your neck that drops you and finishes you for the night. I also can grab your wrist and break your arm in 15 places. And I'll tell you, he's older. Technically, he's older in that show.
Yeah.
Than he is in Breaking Bad. So he's older than he was in Breaking Bad.
But in Breaking Bad, spoiler alert, block your ears, he died in season 5.
I don't even remember that. Is that true?
Yeah, Walter White shot Mike.
Don't even semi-recall that. I love dabs.
Yeah, dude, that was like the first half of season 5. It was like one of the big things.
You know, him in the car.
Yeah. Because they're like fighting for the gun, and it's like one of those. It's like, and he's like,
oh yeah, and he killed Mike.
It's you can really tell that the guys who control making movies and stuff, you can age them by action movies, because in like the late 80s, always the heroes were like mid to late 20s.
Sure.
And then as they got older, it's like Commando. You know, he was like 30. How old was he in Commando?
Was he 30? Schwarzenegger in Commando? Damn. His body. When he comes out at the end. I used to, by the way, I had the doll of Commando. And
you would fuck that thing?
I would have. His body underneath his clothes was what he did when he swam, when he took the raft over.
Yeah, where he comes in the little skibbies.
It's a tiny like thong underwear, and his body's got a bunch of...
7?
Yeah, his body's got a bunch of like black painted on it.
I was wrong. I was very wrong.
You're very wrong.
Wrong. So wrong.
Racist.
Canceled.
You're looks like a young BB.
They already got a Sirius XM host already.
Yeah, well, we're going to talk about that.
Speaking of sports biopics,
I didn't. But yeah, you're talking about in the action figure had the skibbies,
and all the black like paint all over him.
Yeah,
and stripes. I'm telling you how fast I lost those clothes. Whatever character he was and whatever I used him in, I forget how big he was.
He was like a Barbie doll.
It wasn't that big. It wasn't as big as a Barbie doll. It was a little.
Was it?
No, it wasn't that quite big.
The
Rambo toys in that were the same size.
Man, the Rambo toys rocked.
It was sort of like that, but you could
pull their arms off and pop them on different ones.
Man, I just took See if you can find the Commando toy.
Did you?
The doll. I'm telling you, this thing didn't have clothes on almost ever.
How fast out of the box did little Jay go, let's get you out of these?
Quick.
Like,
And it looked
peel
awesome.
this off you?
And it looked effing awesome.
Yeah, that's so funny. Just down to his little skibbies.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Look at that. That guy eats no bread.
It's got to be that one right there with the black paint all over him. Oh, it's only $800 now. I should have hung on to that.
Damn.
$800. They're not going to show him with his clothes off, huh? Go through the clothes. Show him in his panties. Keep going.
Wait, is that modern?
It looks like it is modern.
Because that is.
That's not what I had. Yeah, that's too
No one
detailed.
was putting that out in the 80s.
That's too detailed.
It just looks like him.
No, that's not the one. I mean, it is, but...
But my point about people who made action movies, because now all old dudes kick ass. There's never been a period of time where this, because of the Liam Neeson movies,
Are they making money?
The last 10 years.
You just pick a word or two and slap it up on a screen and have Liam Neeson walking at night. Like, I don't know. Is it selling tickets?
Yeah.
They're in theaters.
Dads love it.
Payback.
Yeah. It's
Revenge.
It's all for the dads. It's all for the Vietnam dads.
It must be.
They just love watching that. Or it's Liam Neeson.
I've still got it.
Yeah, he's like, don't you understand? You took my parking spot.
That should be the genre. I've still got it action.
I've still got it. My wife has been bitching at me. I came to the grocery store. It's time for me to take that parking spot. All fast, fluttering hand motions.
I feel like he always has to give the speech, right? I'm very dangerous for somebody like you.
Sometimes.
You're a criminal, and I'm a person who doesn't want to have his house crimed.
You're mean to my son. You're mean to my family.
Liam Neeson is soccer dad.
Yeah. You cut me
I
off.
noticed you were yelling at my boy back there.
Yeah, because they keep thinking about it.
I'm his coach.
Dads think about it when they get cut off in traffic. He was driving his van. This is cut off.
Well, the dream movie of that was Falling Down. That was it. I've just fucking had it.
That was a great movie, though.
It's a fantastic movie, but it's...
these are pieces of shit. They're just turning these out. This is...
Yeah.
I mean, Taken was fun.
No, I'm saying, but that's what that was for. That movie was for that genre. Yeah, I've still got it. Just like, I'm just a Joe Schmo, but I ain't taking this shit anymore. And kind of losing your shit.
I would do a movie
this now. It's like Liam Neeson, just like Mike on fucking Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
like you. Oh yeah, 15 Mexican gang members. You better find 15 more.
Do you know how crazy cardio?
Because this older gentleman is going to handle you somehow.
These cartel guys, they're putting bodies in the middle of nowhere, and they got to carry those sons of bitches. Probably.
They're never even worried about it. Although, dude, a very realistic action would be hilarious. But if you didn't sell it as comedy, but just actually had it,
which
everything hurts,
ass whooped,
just that, or just things hurting, people getting away a lot.
Well, I remember
the
first time you ever saw Batman like be bruised and shit was Batman Begins, when they show Christian Bale with all the bruises over his body, and you're like, yeah, it's probably what it would be like. You just wake up, because every other Batman was just fine. He's like, yeah, I was just slinking around.
Nah, fine. Otherwise, I slept in a big mansion bed. I'm good.
I'm good. These mansion beds clear you right
I got one of those inversion tables.
But Liam Neeson's just sticking to the I still got it genre. Fluttering fast hands, gray temples.
And he doesn't have it. There's no way.
Yeah.
I'd say right now, $20,000, I would bet that DJ Lou fucks up Liam Neeson. Go on.
Cardio-wise, I'm worried.
Don't care. Nope. With a cigarette in his mouth.
I didn't know Lou was trained in Krav Maga.
Dude, I'm going to get a couple in Lou. Just get a couple in him.
He goes, hey, Liam Neeson. I don't want a problem, Lou.
No, I'm just going to get Liam Neeson to say something about Eddie Vedder being gay or something.
All I'm saying is...
And Lou to be feeling no pain.
All I'm telling you is Mike McCready ruins the band.
Is that... Jeff Ament...
Pearl Jam
is
more like
hats are gay.
It's Amen, fuckface.
I call him Amen. Jeff Ament, and I'm saying his name improper on purpose.
On purpose.
Eddie Vedder needs a ukulele broken over his head
Why don't you shove it up your arse?
Hey, Lou Witzke, I'll say it right now. Nikki Sixx was right.
What was that about?
I stand with Nikki.
Yeah, dude, we should do I stand with Nikki posts like
we
Rogan.
should definitely do that for instead of Rogan
Instead
posts.
of I stand with Nikki Sixx.
I don't have a picture. I don't have a picture of me and Rogan smiling together. Unfortunately,
You need one, dude.
You got to
If you
get
can't-
one. It turns out.
I can't even get my fucking comic dues in now because I don't have that picture.
Oh man, how am I going to let people know that I think Rogan's being railroaded?
I don't know how.
How will I just let people who already think I feel that way know about that? Hey, not to the world. Hey, will your listeners and subscribers know that you think it's fucking ridiculous of having a Joe Rogan?
God, on Twitter, when just opening Twitter and being like, ugh, guys, come
Shane
on.
did it. Telling on him.
You're telling on the bully?
Telling on the bully, dude. He
Everyone
he
did.
ponied up quick.
Yeah, a lot of people. If you don't know Rogan, they put out a video of him saying the N-word and then
Zero context.
zero context, just like just different things.
I mean,
so it's clear that someone's
took
coming
down a
after
bunch
him.
of episodes.
Took down a bunch of episodes.
Made the list.
You are? You were the episode that got taken down?
I'm one of them.
Too hot for TV, dude.
Yeah, boy.
And then
boy.
And then comics were defending.
Remove forever.
Yeah, comics were defending him this weekend on Twitter, and it became one of those comedian wildfires where everyone started just posting like, "I'm cool with him. I love him. Everything's cool. I love him." It was the black square. Remember when Black Lives Matter? Everyone put the black squares up on Instagram, and you were like, "You're doing that? That doesn't seem like something you're going to stick to." And that, you know what I mean, Black Lou? Black Lou was laughing. So there you go. You can't call me racist. Black Lou
Christine.
laughed.
I put it up because Black Lou put it up.
Yeah.
I went and looked. I said, "What'd Black Lou do?" And he put up a black square. I was like, "I'm putting a black square." 'cause
So,
Black Lou did
so
it.
I'm going to tell you right now, there was probably at least a dozen comedians that did what you did with this Rogan post, where they were like,
Oh, yeah.
I went and saw what someone did, and then I did it.
I totally did.
Yeah, Joe Rogan is a very nice man. He's a good
Do me a
man.
favor, Christine, before we read this. Well, actually, let's read it first, and then we're going to tweet our reply. I want to think about this. Shane tweeted out, Rogan is the man. If they cancel him, just end your Spotify subscription. Christine, right back. You, please, if you could.
If you can.
You, period, and, period, this post are gay.
I can't tweet gay for Bonfire.
Oh, shit.
Dude, G,
No.
weird symbol.
I get in trouble.
Homosexual.
I can't.
What about,
I get in
what about,
trouble.
I
how
know
about
you're in
this?
trouble. Hang on.
G-H-E-Y.
What I just have to say to you is,
Okay.
are you gay?
How, yeah.
All right. To erase the whole thing, we're starting from scratch.
From the beginning.
Could you not type this because another man's cock was in your mouth? Did you have to type this out?
Huh?
Could you not say this out loud? Because
Oh, that's, you were running it by. I thought you were.
No, I'm
being
running it by you
I
guys.
thought you were talking. I thought you were just being shitty to Christine. I was like,
what'd I do?
I don't know. I was seriously, everyone was just looking at Christine like, well, I ain't going to handle this. That was your tweet.
First of all, someone must know on the phone that there's a Bad Men video game. Put a pin in that.
What? Bad Ben video game.
Put a
Please
pin in
Google
that.
I'll download it on all systems.
All right, how are we going to
systems.
reply to Shane Gill's Rogan is the man if they cancel him? Just end your Spotify subscription.
Yeah, without saying gay.
Spotify's not going to cancel him, by the way.
No.
Real nice. Way to throw a pulled punch there. Spotify cancels them. They already said they weren't. Then you don't be nice to them.
I think they said
No,
that.
I know. Just beforehand. Let's think. I was running that by you.
Yeah.
Did you have to type this out because you couldn't say it with a man's cock in your mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
I don't know if I can write that either because that's like acting gay.
All right, Christine. I didn't realize that's the way you saw things.
Wow.
I thought there was no gay straight anymore.
Wow.
I don't know.
I thought it was very pan of us.
Why don't...
I thought we were being pan. Are we not pan? Oh, okay. So, right. You and this post are pan.
Yeah, there you go. I think that's perfect.
You and this post are pansexual.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to make fun of pansexuals?
Making fun of?
I'm so scared of Twitter, it's not even funny. You guys know how I feel about Twitter. It's a scary, scary, scary place.
Should we just send back a GIF of
I'm
us?
making a lot of subscriptions of us just doing this.
Doing the eye thing.
Oh,
if we see you.
Can we do that?
Yeah, can we go to GIF?
Allowed?
Go to GIF. How would you do that, Black Lou? You're better at social media. What GIF should we look under doing the fucking we're looking at you?
Be Barney from How I Met Your Mother.
Ooh.
He does
Is
that.
it an eye roll? No. We can't eye roll.
Dude, we're just searching GIFs. Man, this really took the steam out of responding to Shane's tweet. Was
I like the Pan thing.
Pan worked. I think Pam.
It's okay, serious. We'll do it later on Legion of Skanks.
Yeah, Legion of Skanks can tweet whatever.
Christina over here.
God damn, dude.
No, it's fine.
Can I come over to your house where we can do whatever?
Hey, Sirius XM, thanks for crushing that super awesome joke.
Thanks for the platform.
We don't even mean homosexual. We mean the way Shane calls everything gay.
I want to go to Jay's.
Dude, just right. I'm looking at you.
I'm looking at you, kid. DJ Lou, while she
I'm
looks
sure
for
I
that.
see you.
I see you works. I want to talk to
When
DJ
was
Lou because we got away from the fucking Pearl Jam beef. And that, you were in it. I was looking at Lou tweeting back.
You were in the Pearl Jam
No,
beef?
someone was like tweeted it out and Lou was like tweeting back. He was like, fuck this guy. I
You
love
jumped in?
Yeah, I had to defend.
I like seeing Weekend Lou
He defended
stand
his
up for
honor.
Pearl Jam.
Oh, getting loose and free on the internet? Inviting himself out with people?
That was the enjoyable part of Twitter. Watching everyone fucking, take a knee for Rogan and put they did T-bowed for Rogan. my lord, my sire. Then I was watching Lou be like, fucking Nikki Sixx, let's go, you piece of shit.
I just think the idea that people are like, oh, good. Derek Gaines thinks Joe Rogan's a good guy. For whatever, you know what I mean? Like whatever.
Shut it down. Shut it all down. Shut down the outrage.
Tell me Josh Adam Myers didn't put anything up
Oh,
supporting
yeah, he
Rogan.
did. You know he did.
Oh, man. I just had a feeling on my inside. Lewis had the funniest one where he's like, I stand with Joe Rogan's compilation clips.
That compilation clip. That compilation clip is literally the thing of my nightmares.
He's like,
They did. And to explain it, like, I guess it's been around for a bit, but like.
Yeah, they already put it out.
Yeah, it's like, I guess the first time it doesn't really catch any legs, but
That's why you know that someone's like, well, I'll take this shot again.
You know what's so funny? Somebody pointed out when Milo Yiannopoulos came on Legion of Skanks, that whole fucking ordeal.
Yeah.
When he came on, he called that before pandemic. He was like, "Yo, they're coming for Rogan hard. They're going to come for Rogan real hard." And we were like, no, he's kind of walking through the raindrops on shit, I guess. Or not even walking through the raindrops. Like, no, they're just like, take him down for what, I guess. And then COVID happened and slowed everything down. But man, when they're coming for him, they're coming for him. If one day they're like, COVID misinformation, they go, yeah, we could put up a thing saying you don't have to take anyone here's word for, like a advisory on it. And it's like, then he's a racist. But being called a racist and having I've dreamt that of myself. Someone just showing a fucking every horrible word individually, and you got to be like,
somebody. I don't understand the backstory. So somebody put a compilation. They literally just took random N-words that he said with no context and made a video.
Yes.
And
it's
then
like the cool beans
why is
scene
he
of
in
Hot
trouble
Rod.
without any?
Yeah. That's
Cool beans. Cool beans.
Yeah. That's exactly what they did, Jacob.
Yeah, they montage them together. It's
They
a
did
montage of him saying it.
Racist montage.
Just the word alone in a montage.
Play the montage.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It was all because of this terrible, awful Negro.
No, it's not that. It's not that. Have you heard this, Black Lou?
No.
Bring it up.
Christine, find it. Unedited, please.
But they're not going to, they already said they're not going to cancel them.
They shouldn't cancel them. They shouldn't be removing episodes. The whole thing's
It's weird when you
ridiculous.
pay that much money to then just be like, all right, the thing we bought.
Well, that's why they're not going to cancel them. They'd have to. That would be such a tale. To also, it sets a fucking crazy precedent. Why does anybody go to Netflix or anything then?
Yeah.
Why did you do it? Why would you go to HBO? Why would you go to? They're not going to stand behind any of the shit.
Yeah, if they're just going to bail on you.
I mean, Netflix hung in there with
Chappelle. And Segura.
And
when Segura went through his thing.
Okay, they hung in with him all right. They made me change my set.
I know. Well, other people got hit with it. Man, I forgot about that. They made you cut that joke, which was great.
I bet you can't do a trans joke now either.
Because of Chappelle? You think they like?
Oh, maybe because of Chappelle. I'm saying no. I mean, like on the degenerates. I'm saying because like they didn't have a problem with my trans joke, and now like that's the thing that got the most flack for my special. So I'm like, I bet now you probably can't.
Yeah, where they?
It is funny if they go, he wasn't that much flack, bro. It's fine.
You're fine.
When I was like, I'm like, that's when the heat came down on me, and everyone, the thunder rained down. There goes, it was a couple letters, and it was everyone was even like, oh yeah, maybe I'm overreacting.
Well, also people, I wonder how Rogan's just handling this. If he's just like, you don't look at social media, because some people.
Oh, that was the bet. What was that meme that was going around? Joe Rogan and somebody else, like everyone talking about them. Joe Rogan and so laughing about everybody talking about them, and just like sitting on piles of money. I forget who the other person is. Somebody else in the news right now that I'm blanking on. I don't fucking know.
I also want to watch this Sean Payton stuff. We're jumping all over the place.
Yeah, we're out of Canada, dude. We don't see each other. It's been a long weekend.
Yeah, I was in a blizzard. Rochester had like 2 feet of snow.
Dallas might as well look like the Fortress of Solitude. It was so ice covered. They don't know how to handle weather down there. But the shows were fantastic.
I love that club.
Yeah, everybody came out. Good time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the staff was super cool. The audience was awesome. The first night after the show, we all went to this bar called Stadium. It was awesome. It's like a country western. It was like a sports bar.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really cool. A bunch of people from the show went there, and it was just a good hang. And you could walk right back to the hotel, which is great.
Yeah.
The second night, I told the host, Anna B., to tell the audience again. Let me tell them to go to that bar again.
We're going to Stadiums.
And so people left and started to go there. And then when we were going there, they were like, you might not want to go there tonight. There's new owners of this place, apparently, and they make Saturday night their money night.
Mm-hmm.
Not hookah night, but they're calling it Bollywood night, they call it. And out the door is thumping Indian techno music.
Fuck yeah.
And it's $10 cover charge to get in.
Yeah.
Some of the people just went. I got to the outside of it. I was
how many people waited?
Okay.
How many people were inside just hearing like,
there's a chance we can get a call from somebody who went to the wrong place.
And just went and hung out. And the whole time they're just blaring Bollywood techno.
Yeah.
And they're like, Jay's
hookahs.
Jay's going to be.
Both bars, because I went to a different bar called Quarter Bar, but the best thing, Lou,
it's actually kind of relaxing.
Dallas, Texas, several bars, both the ones I went to, you can still smoke cigarettes inside.
Ooh, how was that?
It was awesome.
Just striking one up?
Yeah.
Not feeling bad? It's no one's personal living space?
Almost everybody else was. What's this? Oh, this is the video?
Yeah.
This is who the right is defending.
And comedians.
Man, and Shane Gillis.
Some of those posts, like Lewis was funny, Segura was funny. Some of those posts are like, yuff.
Now, Jacob, we're going to play it for you, so hold your phone up to the computer so you can get this to be your ringtone.
The nigger thing. Yeah, saying the word nigger.
You've already said nigger.
D is just like nigger. Saying nigger. She's calling you a nigger. It's like this boy that he's a nigger and starts calling them niggers. Word nigger. There should be a word like nigger, especially like the word nigger. That's our nigger. About niggers. He says nigger. Guy, a nigger. And there are niggers. Start saying nigger. Allowed to use the word nigger. Out the word nigger. See nigger. Word nigger.
So
nigger.
You get it.
Yeah, you get the point. About 15 seconds in, you're like, you get it. It goes like this.
I got it.
Yeah. What's also funny is if someone left their Sirius on right now and they went in the other room and they just like had the bonfire on and they're like, oh, I'm going to get out of here. Oh, shit. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck, dude?
But it's just like...
They chop that up.
It's so chopped up. Like, what do you feel? Would that get you irate, or Lou, or would you be thinking like that's clearly like a what do you call like a slam piece? It's to make him look horrible.
Yeah, definitely a slam piece. It feels like clickbait almost.
Yeah, like because you're like you can't put these things. Something like that requires a few sentences on either end of what's he saying. You know what I mean?
What if they did and made it worse? And you're like, no, you had to add one more sentence. And that would have been fine.
No, it's got me like, Joe, please, God, man, make this thing get better on some end of it.
Fucking pull this out. What the fuck?
47 minutes later, he said, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
From back before.
Oh, it was a callback?
Oh, you know what I forgot to say? Back before there, I was just kidding.
I didn't mean any of that. Yeah. So Twitter was...
Oh, hey, guys.
Twitter was ablaze with people being like, if Joe Rogan dies, we all die. I am Joe Rogan. I am Joe Rogan. And then meanwhile on the side, Lou's over here ready to split fucking lips over Nikki Sixx versus Eddie Vedder.
Yes. But what do they think they're saying something? What's the influence like Andrew Schultz could have on what's happening?
He got a bunch of West Coast people to do it in Andrew's defense. He tweeted out,
I'm not talking about
it was funny
comics.
Well, yeah, because what's funny is like Schultz and Dylan were very vocal, and then Schultz tweeted out like
Tim Dillon jumped in on it too.
Yeah, and then Schultz was like, a lot of people that Joe Rogan's made millionaires are being quiet, and then just like. If you saw, like a state, how they show in movies like the United States,
sure,
with like the red dots,
started blipping hard in California
on the West Coast. It was like blip, 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 blip. You saw like but Theo and all them just be like, "I love Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's great."
Okay, but say Theo,
my
Brendan Schaub, all these guys. I'm just saying,
Schaub, all
what
those
does
guys.
A picture of you and Joe Rogan, one arm hugging?
Just want to show their support.
Yeah, I think they're. And listen, we talked to friends. Now we can't say his name.
No, but
now we're not allowed to say their name if we have a conversation with them.
No, but Andrew Schultz, the thing, he's like, why be quiet now? It's like speak up for what? Like, showing a picture of you and Joe Rogan and going like, I think he's being railroaded. Like, okay,
yeah,
I think so too. But like, I completely think he's being fucked over.
Yeah,
I don't think he deserves any of this shit and like that he's getting. But
I went through this. Sorry.
Go ahead, Jacob.
Well, I went through the same thing in my life when I told my story about a guy who called me names on the street.
Oh,
and then Lou played them completely out of context.
No, I don't think that's what happened.
Wait, I don't.
Let me hear that. Let me hear that again, Lou.
I totally get it.
Yeah, you got Rogan. You got Rogan by Lou Witzke.
Before Rogan got it.
You're the precursor to Rogan getting Rogan by Lou Witzke. What's so funny is when he plays that drop and you just watch Jacob go, yeah.
I mean,
oh, God damn it.
Too many fucking faggots.
Here's the thing. Especially with Schultz's thing, which says Rogan has made a lot of people millionaires. Imagine being one of those people and staying silent right now. I don't disagree with the sentiment of what he's saying at all, but it's like this will blow over in a month, but that silence will never be forgotten. Like, what is that? Like, so like, if Tony Hinchcliffe doesn't like post a picture and say like, make sure it's seen. Like Joe Rogan's going to go and make sure he goes, I didn't notice that Tony Hinchcliffe. I noticed Tony Hinchcliffe didn't post a picture of me and him smiling together.
I'm looking between Saturday morning and Sunday evening, and I'm not seeing a chummy picture between us.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That could mean certain people. Do you think there's
also, he didn't make me a millionaire, Rogan, so I don't know if that's maybe like the...
You're good.
No, I'm saying maybe...
You're clear.
No, I'm almost saying more like...
You can stay silent.
But if he made me a millionaire, I don't understand, like... I don't know.
If something was happening, if like Attell was in some sort of scandal and people were tweeting out about it, wouldn't you? Hop on
a picture of me and Attell fucking like holding a fish together is not what I would do.
That's why I always suck off all my idols. I have pictures of me with their penises in my mouth.
I chug them once, and every time they go, "What are you doing to help?" and I go, "Are you going this far to help?"
I don't know, but I bet you got some questionable stuff from the early '90s. So here's a Polaroid of me blowing you, and I'll put it up on Instagram.
Listen, in fairness to all this, I'm a geezer on social media. I hate it. I think it's stupid. So that's not how I would express. I guess we're doing essentially the thing here by saying like we have, you know what I mean? Like I think he's being fucked over.
Well, the Bonfire is something that this is our thing. Like we joke around about stuff and make fun of everything. So it's like this is where we would address it. Me on Twitter, it just comes.
Shane's thing still deserves shame.
Oh yeah.
It's shame what he wrote. He goes, if they cancel him, like you shouldn't even get Spotify.
I almost feel like we should
have Spotify.
I feel like we should have Philly Court on Wednesday with the dad meat guys and column, and come in here for a tribunal.
I don't mind that
to see if Shane can be excused for his. Joe's a fucking good guy, and he'll pick you up at the airport if you need it to. And if they go against him, better fucking cancel your Spotify.
He doesn't like to say this out loud, but a lot of that elk meat he just gives away to homeless people.
Do you know that? There's a lot of fucking jacked homeless dudes in LA because of Rogan
wearing hides that he has tanned himself,
eating primo meat,
lean protein.
Yeah, man. I mean, support other comics, but you know.
I think Joe's going to be fine. It will blow over ultimately. Well, I don't. You know what, man? The people
He'll get through it.
Jacob, yeah, you think you will?
I've been there.
I'm the only guy who could fuck this girl. Everyone's a fucking...
Man, so funny. One of the responses to Tim Dillon, because Tim Dillon quoted Schultz's that said, like, if he made you a millionaire, why are you being silent right now? And this one guy wrote back, oh, so you agree that opinions can be bought? And you're like, yeah. So you're saying statements, opinions can be bought? And you're like, damn, that guy fucking nailed it.
That is awesome. UFC really does not get involved at all with that. I think that's pretty great.
What, UFC?
Yeah, someone wrote that. He goes, who's completely unfazed by this Rogan shit? The UFC. Respect.
Yeah, man. I think this is just like kind of...
It's a weird place the comedians get put into. And I said, I read a tweet today. I don't even know if the person's pro or anti-Rogan. He's a comic. I forget the name, but I saw it. I think it was on Instagram or Twitter, but it was like Rogan fans, like a couple, like a week ago or something. Or no, it's like Rogan fans right now. It's like, why are they looking for, like, he's talking about science and whatever. It's not important, dude. It's not. It's like, they always say that. It's like, comedy's not important. We're just talking shit and being stupid. And it was like Rogan fans a few weeks ago goes, this is the kind of person you strive to be. This guy knows everything. Yeah. He is my doctor and my lord.
My favorite one.
Like, it's just a podcast.
My favorite offshoot
Enjoy
of these posts was Whitney Cummings put up a tweet that was like, we didn't sign up to be your hero. It's our job to be irreverent and dangerous. It was like something like that. Like, it's comedian's job is to do this. So what I love about Twitter, this is one of the things I like about Twitter, is last night I looked at Twitter and people started doing a joke of that, an offshoot of it, where they were saying like, a comedian's job is to, you want to read it? Because I'm going to find, someone had the fucking funniest response, like one of those fake.
Lewis has a great response.
Lewis was like, does this mean you'll do Skankfest? You want to read the tweet? And then
comedians do not sign up to be your hero. It's our job to be irreverent and dangerous, to question authority, and take you through a spooky mental haunted house so you can arrive at your own conclusions. Stay focused on the people we pay taxes to be moral leaders.
Dude,
sure. I mean, like, okay. I mean, here's the thing. I agree with what she's saying. Like, don't worry. Don't let comics be your moral leaders. However... I don't like the description of my spooky mental wagon. And I don't need you to come to your own opinions. I don't care about your opinions.
Guys, see, it's about
or
jokes.
Your conclusions. Who gives a shit?
Chip Chantry, a comic from Philly. So everyone started doing like, it's a comedian's job to, and they were like doing jokes about it. And this guy, he wrote, it's a comedian's job to do one more thing before I get out of here. It was like, started using all jokes like that. It's a comedian's job to perform at clubs and colleges up and down the East Coast. And everyone started doing that. Like, it's a club and colleges, because it is. It's like, there's nothing grosser than watching people take comedy too seriously.
I mean, even when someone's telling me, and I get it, I get the importance of it is entertaining people when they're unentertained.
Yeah.
When people can be entertained. That's the only importance it really holds. When
it's
someone
funny.
When someone said, it's not even stand-up. Stand-up, it's that night for sure, and you bring happiness to somebody that night, I guess. But the radio, why people love the radio, podcasts, and all this stuff so much, Rogan even, is because it entertains them through stuff they don't want to do. Commuting.
What's always the thing
blah,
we
blah,
hear?
blah.
I'm at work, I put on the Bonfire. Yes. I'm at this, we love it, because it's like,
that's what I'm saying.
I would love to.
But don't listen to my fucking science.
Dude, don't even listen to... You've watched me...
Don't even listen to my opinions on science.
You've watched me double back on most opinions if you've listened to this show.
I almost just tweeted that Shane's gay from a corporate account.
Yeah, that'll shut us down. But it's crazy when you start being like, no, people need to hear what I have to say. Because I hope I never feel like that, because I definitely never have.
This cartoon's pretty funny that somebody wrote as a reply.
Oh, this is a cartoon it's a comedian at the club. So my friend keeps getting diarrhea from Taco Bell, and I'm like, what? Diarrhea? I mean, I usually just get a chalupa. Thanks, that's my time. And it's him doing stand-up, and then it says comedians on a podcast, and it's the same comedian going, yeah, so we're basically modern day philosophers and possibly the only people speaking truth to power in this era. Which is very funny.
Can we take this call? Amy in New York says, should I read the question, what she says first? Amy's calling to say she didn't realize there was a right context for a white man to say the N-word.
I don't think there is a...
I'd like to address that.
Okay. We're turning into public...
Oh, Amy, are you there?
Hi.
Hi, it's Jay and Dan. You're on the Bonfire. I'm working on new lead-ins for the calls. Crackle, crackle. What you're asking here, Amy?
So I had heard of the situation, but I hadn't heard the video. And when you guys framed it as it was taken out of context and then played the clip, I blushed to say the least. But that's a lot of N-word dropping for a white man on a radio show.
Yeah, well, he's done thousands of shows at this point, one, and two, he's got a lot of topics that go on. He's got a lot of serious episodes. It's not just a comedy podcast, Rogan's thing. So, as far as correct context, I'm just saying, knowing Joe even a little bit that I know him, and knowing what the show is, and knowing what the human being that he is, and, I promise all of those were said like he's quoting something or whatever. It's, we're... Adults are adults, but there is a context. Context means a ton in that. So I think they just didn't give him just him saying the word. You could piece together. That's why I said Howard Stern. It's essentially what Howard Stern does when they get the audiobooks with the people who read them themselves. So they get like Hillary Clinton to be like, I remember the first time I took it up the ass in summer camp. Yeah. So, do you know what I mean? It's like they essentially are doing that. Like they're twisting something to really make... Now, the ammo's there because the word was said at all. He could have spent his whole life saying the phrase, the N-word, instead of that every time. But at some point, it's almost like he's calling you, the audience, stupid if you keep doing that. It's like it's ridiculous. Dave Smith, I was talking on the phone the other day. Go ahead, I'm sorry. She said I disagree and hung up.
No, I think she hung up.
She did. But she said I'm sorry, I disagree, but I think she got cut off. I don't think she hung up.
I think she hung up angry, dude. I think you just lost as a camper. Good job, Jay.
Damn.
You and your right-wing theories, you and your Klansman identity.
Jacob, say the N-word quick. Get me out of this.
I need to... Quick, hit that Jacob drop where he says...
Jacob, play me off. Say the N-word a bunch.
I think she was trying to say that there is no context. He shouldn't have said the word, and I think it's one of those things where he did say the word in the past. I wonder how recent the most recent one is. But
if everyone lays it on you in your world, it's just not that much of a fight. So if everyone lays it on you and the world goes, I'd rather you say the N-word, the phrase the N-word instead of the actual N-word. It's like, oh, okay, fine. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't mean that much to me. I just think it's childish. If you're not saying it, if you're saying it, you get what you get. If you're fucking yelling this out at people or saying some hateful fucking speech thing. But you do have to admit there's something different where it was like, yeah, this guy, whatever. But if you go, this guy was yelling the N-word at these kids yesterday. It was so shitty. And they weren't even bothering him. He was like, you niggers. If he just does it, he's telling you what the guy said. Like, how much of a child do you have to be to go like, whoa, dude. It's just like...
Yeah,
it makes you feel like you're a baby.
Well,
it's stupid.
Yeah, but I think people also just feel like you just use the N-word.
Fine, I'm not even arguing that's the thing. I'm just saying you're saying, but you are asking though. Treat me like a child. Treat me like a 3-year-old. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, and I'm not talking about if a black person has every right to be like, I don't. Please, dude, just every time say the N-word. Okay, I think they have a right to say some fucking stupid 23-year-old white chick's going to say that thing. Like that. I'm not talking about Amy, but I'm saying like I don't know Amy at all.
But this is but the clips were from his podcast. That's
which is not a Ku Klux Klan rally. That's what I'm saying. It's like the context was there. I'm certain for all of those to be explained.
Yeah.
What's crazy is in his apology, he tells a joke at the end of it. I don't know how you can explain away at all. I'm like, why is he telling this?
What was the joke?
That he went to see go see the movie Planet of the Apes. I hope I'm not misquoting this. I really don't.
This is such a sticky situation. You're like, I'm gonna go off. Yeah, he's like, I was gonna say this real quick before I get into this side out. Yeah, this is.
I think he made a joke. I think he got dropped off in a black neighborhood to see it. And I think the clear, obvious joke was made to some guy. I don't know why he tells it on the apology.
That's in the apology. I didn't watch the apology.
It's very bizarre. But and you go, that's where you're almost like, dude, you know what, man? Just like, Just like, don't tell that joke. Like,
why don't you?
He goes, that's just something you say to another white guy when you get dropped off in a black neighborhood, and you guys go, I go, I don't know if this.
There's no. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to watch that apology video now.
It's kind of wacky,
man.
But he did it late night. Who knows? Or maybe it's something he got called for saying before. I don't know. As I'm saying, I don't know why it came up exactly. But I'm just saying that video is a hit piece.
It definitely is a hit piece.
It's a hit piece.
At first, I got to say, you're like, well, because I listen to Joe. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of those conversations is they're talking about the place for that word in society right now, how much power it has, who can say it, who can't, things like that. I know that context, right? But halfway through, you're like, this is a lot of niggas to be saying, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is out of context, but this is a lot of niggas to be saying.
The sheer volume.
Yeah, completely.
You almost wished it was just, he was wearing the same shirt in every clip. Yeah. So that was one crazy show. We were trying to break a record.
I don't know what happened. Maybe
we were trying to break a record that day.
Something must have happened.
Yeah, it is a lot, but like,
well,
it was. Listen, here's the thing. It was technically, I think it's like, I don't know if it's under 20 or whatever it is, maybe over. But I'm saying again, he's got thousands of podcasts, thousands of hours, and he talks to people. I said, it's not again with like Legion. We were talking about this with Lewis this weekend, and I was like, "What are we gonna do when they put out some kind of thing like on Legion of Skanks like that?" And he goes, "Oh, here's our apology," and he's absolutely right. We for sure we were kidding.
We're kidding.
And that's really, because that's a blanket, because if it's on Legion of Skanks, like, we were kidding.
So do you think
sure. Like, I don't have, none of these are like real heavy debates or things about the words, so I know it's not that.
Do you think that's going to be, are you going to go to Dave Smith's campaign manager and be like, listen, we're just going to get ahead of this? We were kidding.
That should be his motto. Dave Smith. We were kidding.
Because when he runs for, when he gets the libertarian nod, he's going to be like, hey guys, we were kidding.
Shit.
We were kidding. Dave Smith 2024.
Dave Smith. We were just kidding.
We were just kidding.
That's so funny. But I mean, obviously, I'm sure it'd be more in depth than that, but you get the point of what he's saying, though. Like, on Legion of Skanks, that show is pure comedy. It's a comedy show. So, like,
we've said a lot of, I mean, Legion of Skanks is one thing. I've said crazy shit on Legion of Skanks. I've said crazy shit on here. Both of us have. It's a comedy show.
No, right. I'm saying that's the argument.
Yeah, but like when you get into
this is the most serious the conversation's ever been about it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and it's
free Joe Rogan. Build that wall. But Amy, answer your question: is there a right context for it? It's like, no, there's not. There's no right time to say it, but there's time where the context would make a major difference? I think yes.
Would make a difference.
Make a major difference in how that's viewed. Yeah. It's like, so.
Well, Amy hung up and we'll never talk to her again. So good luck,
Amy.
You're basically talking to the oblivion.
Amy.
Good job, dude. And all of our sponsors pulled. So great,
Amy.
Also, guys, I was just informed that we've been moved to the 1 to 3:30 a.m. shift on AM radio.
Amy, Wendy's.
Well, no, Wendy's. Quip.
My Quip refills.
We have a lot of stuff that we didn't even start to begin with.
Oh, the Eddie Vedder. I
mean, I've tried to tease it 6 times. I'm giving up on it like an orphan.
No,
the new Amy Babibi song.
Oh, don't jump way ahead, dude. We're barely out of these subjects we teased coming in.
Oh, we still got Sean Payton played by
Sean Payton video.
My friend became the head coach of the Miami Dolphins.
It's insane.
And he's biracial.
That's right.
If he says it, he can't get in trouble.
What do you think about that? You got a compilation for that, Rogan?
What if I had a compilation of Mike? What if I had a compilation of Mike saying it?
Mulatto.
He goes,
mulatto.
No,
mulatto.
Mike saying the N-word, and then they're like, sorry, doesn't stick.
Doesn't stick. Sorry, bro. Have you guys met my father?
No! Someone tweeted at me like, have you ever met him? I was like, yeah. I met his dad once. He bought me an Arizona State hat. It was very nice. Even though it ended up being my collegiate rival. I thought it was a very nice gesture.
Dance friend is biracial.
Mike's deadbeat dad was better than my mom's live-in boyfriend. Straight up.
Lou, if Amy calls back, tell her you're appalled at what I said. You could probably get your dick sucked.
Yeah. Well, Amy's gone, dude.
Amy.
Off in a huff. And she's probably photoshopping you onto Adolf Hitler and me onto Joseph Goebbels.
Oh, buddy, I will not look good with a Hitler mustache. I will not look good with that. That is not a look for me.
I cannot breathe.
Jacob, I know.
We get it.
Oh, no. Ben video game. Vinny's in Queens says he didn't realize Rogan was in so many Tarantino movies. That's a funny excuse to make.
That is. That's all I should have said. I was just quoting Tarantino.
Someone said he'll tweet Shane on behalf of us.
Oh, man. We just start sending hitmen. Well, let's take a break because we got commercials.
Hang on. Someone named Black Mark, though. People, black people that say what people can't say, the N-word in any context, are losers. Yeah. Black Mark, fantastic point. I agree with Black Mark.
What if it's a white guy named Black Mark?
That's so fun. That's even funnier.
Because I'm just an evil cowboy.
He goes, oh, yeah. No, I'm just letting you know. It's Black Mark in Miami says, black people that say what people can't that people can't say the N-word in any context are losers. And are you there, Black Mark?
Yeah, I'm here.
It's not losers. I mean, that's the funniest way to say it. But isn't it like, I feel like they're waiting to be angry. It's people that are waiting to be angry.
They're waiting to be angry, and they're also telling you they can't have an intelligent conversation about the word with anyone else.
Right, because like they'll go into a fetal position if they hear it. That's what I mean. Like, even if it's not an aggressive context, it's so bizarre, but...
It is very bizarre.
It's just me and you, Black Mark, taking you on the road, bro.
Yeah, you're coming with me. You're going to save me at some future firestorms.
Black Mark, you better come see me at Denai Beach, bro.
Black Mark's going to be at your side when Dave Smith barnstorms Iowa.
Me and Black... Dude, Big J and Black Mark sounds like a compilation, like a rap team that came together.
Big J and Black Mark? That sounds like an AWA tag team.
Big J and Black Mark. Oh, dude.
You guys held the titles before the Road Warriors.
Just so you know, I'm getting on the testosterone soon, bro. So I'm going to be yoked. Black Mark, thank you for the call, buddy.
Let's take a break.
Crackle, crackle.
Crackle, dude.
We'll be right back. It's the Bonfire.
It's the Bonfire. Hey, can I tell you something? But is this one? I'm one, right?
Yeah, you're number one.
Listen,
Ichiban.
Black, white, biracial, doesn't matter. This message is brought to you by BetterHelp Online Therapy. They don't discriminate.
Nope.
If you're starting to feel a little bit off right now, your relationships could be suffering, and all this could be a sign that you need to talk to somebody, and online therapy can help. And BetterHelp is not a crisis line. It's not self-help. It's professional therapy done securely online. Dan's a bit of a therapy bug.
Love it.
And he got me going.
I'm going to get some tomorrow morning.
He got this tomorrow morning on Fridays.
How are you liking it?
It's good. Well, BetterHelp's made it, like I said before, I do it all on the computer.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. And also, my therapist lives in North Carolina.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine lives in Brooklyn, but I haven't seen him in person since 2019.
Yeah, she lives in North Carolina, and she's hot, and she's, listen, is it wait a second. This is a cam girl. I got the wrong person.
Cam Soda.
Sorry, wrong read. That was Cam Soda.
Okay,
No, BetterHelp is amazing, and I do use BetterHelp. You fill out a questionnaire over at BetterHelp and let them assess your needs and match you with a professional licensed therapist. You start communicating in under 48 hours.
Ooh.
You schedule secure weekly video, phone, or even live chat appointments, and the therapists have a broad range of expertise that might not be locally available for you. So that's great to have that kind of access. You log into your account anytime, you send a message to your therapist, and because they're committed to great matches, BetterHelp makes it easy and free to change therapists if needed. More convenient and affordable than in-person therapy, and financial aid is available. There's no excuse not to try it. I'm looking at you, DJ Lou. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/crackle. That's BetterHelp.com/crackle.
Oh, yeah. We're all special, right? See? We're cool.
Everybody is special.
We're cool. Everybody be cool.
All races are special.
Everybody's unique, and Helix knows that. Okay, ad department. So
gender now, I don't know about.
I got some hard regulations on that.
Listen, but men, women, and other need a mattress.
Everyone needs a mattress, and there's a bunch to choose from over at Helix. They have soft, medium, firm. They got mattresses great for whites. Great, it's like a hard thing. Great for cooling you down if you sleep hot, and even the Helix Plus mattress for those folks who have been condemned by God to walk the earth is
doing comedy and having to do commercial reads
it's weird.
It's weird.
I took the Helix quiz, and I got the sweet little boy that looks at everybody the same model.
You got the thumb sucky.
No, but seriously, you go take the quiz, you find out the mattress that you're matched to, and it comes shipped right to your door. Free shipping and contact-free delivery. You don't ever need to go to a mattress store again, and Helix was even awarded the #1 best overall mattress pick of 2020 by GQ and Wired Magazine. They have a 10-year warranty. You get to try your mattress out 100 nights, risk-free. Helix mattresses are shipped right to your door, completely free. They'll even pick it up for you if you don't love it, but you will. Right now, Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders. Get up to $200 off at helixsleep.com/bonfire. helixsleep.com/bonfire.com. Hey, how's this voice? Pretty soothing, am I right? Wow, you might be going through some stuff, guy. Might be on a little bit of a rocky road. Maybe you gotta talk to someone. Well, that's when Dan's Fresh Online Therapy can help. That's right. Dan's Fresh Therapy.
Yeah, therapy, Dan.
Actually, it's BetterHelp. It's not a crisis line. It's not a self-help. It's a cool breeze on a warm day.
You could find your therapy, Dan.
It's professional therapy. Done securely. Online. You fill out a questionnaire, and then you lay back and let them do
Let the therapy
rest.
roll in.
Let it out. It's assessing your needs, and it matches you with a professional, licensed therapist. You can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours. That's only 2 days. Schedule, secure weekly video, phone, or even live chat appointments. And therapists have a broad range of expertise that may not be locally available in your area. God knows, Jay's therapist lives in North Carolina. That's a different world from New York City.
It really is.
But
we talk weather a lot.
It's fun. And then you get to the problems. Log into your account anytime to send a message to your therapist. BetterHelp is committed to great matches, so it's easy and free to change therapists if you need it. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/crackle. That's betterhelp.com/crackle.
And now, back to the bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan.
He headbutted her so hard she saw stars. All right. It's on the Guardian, Daily Guardian.
That's what you get for laying down with a ginge. Where's that compilation of my ginger attacks?
Ginge buck. They call a headbutt a ginge buck.
This makes me laugh. We don't have to take the calls. I know we're moving on, but Larry in Florida says he's a black guy and Joe isn't a racist. He's an idiot. The Planet of the Apes joke didn't help. It's just a funny thing because Planet of the Apes joke did not help, probably.
Yeah.
But we just watched the end of the apology on the break here, and it was like, I mean, I don't know. Sucks what's happened to him. I do feel for him. For sure, that blows. But,
He's not dropped, though.
No, he won't be dropped, and, he could dry his tears with bazillion-dollar bills.
Yeah, he can go Scrooge McDuck.
He's fine.
Take a dip in his money pool.
Yeah, he's got enough paper money to dive into it, for real.
Also, it's funny
like bagged leaves.
After seeing that thing on Twitter, it's just fun to think of Joe Rogan when he gets off stage. He lays back, and other comedians carry him.
Oh, you think?
Catch him. He goes, and that's why it's crazy that leopards have spots. I mean, it's crazy. Thank you. Good night. And everyone's like, we have you, Joe. We've always had you. You had us. We had you.
Tony Hinchcliffe had a funny thing at the roast, right? It was like that Dave Attell's the Joe Rogan of New York.
Yeah, very funny.
He goes, sorry that your guys Joe Rogan can't afford to buy you guys dinner.
Yeah. He goes, my Joe Rogan experience is I get to go do a bunch of cool fucking shit because Rogan's wealthy. He goes, you guys, as Dave Attell can't even take you guys out to dinner. We're like, all right. Easy. I love Tony's set at Skankfest. It was so fucking funny.
That was good. Good roast.
Good roast. Let's clear up what we haven't gone through yet. By the way, I remember that camper was like, I'm going to go through and find all the subjects you started but never got into.
We have 3 already today.
But I think we mowed him down. He was doing it, and I think it became like too much.
Too much from the handle. Guys, you can start a whole new radio show.
You guys just don't even you never follow through with a bit. Did I tell you I got garried this weekend?
Buddy, but before, just then when we walked away from, we teased with a guest the racist couple on a train, and even talked about like they lost their jobs and stuff. Never watched the video. We said we get back to the video after this, and we never watched that video.
Gotta watch that video.
Still on the list.
Oh my god. I get a text on Friday from Pete Davidson that's like, "Hey, this is Pete Davidson. Do you have my new number?" Which is a terrible way to lead. Texting a phone if they don't know you have a number or not. And I was like, "No, I don't have your number. But what's up, buddy?" And he's like, "Where are you?" I was like, "I'm in Rochester all weekend." He's like, "I'm doing a college in Rochester Saturday. Let's hang out." And then this is what I love. This is how you can tell Pete is very famous and hasn't been on the road in a while or doesn't know how I'm doing. Mm-hmm. He goes, "Do you do that Yonder bag thing?" And I was like, now for those of you who don't know, Yonder is the service that Dave Chappelle uses, Chris Rock uses it, Louis uses it, where you put your phone away
in a pouch.
They put it in a pouch, and it costs a lot of money for the club to use it or the venue to use it. They charge a lot of money. So Pete was like, "I'm gonna come by and hang out. Do you have yonder bags?" And I was like, "Dude, I half sold on a Thursday. You think I'm yonder bagging them?" I'm begging for them to come out. Bring your phone. Bring both your phones. Bring your work phone.
Please, God, get this out there.
I don't know. Fucking come on out. But him being like, "Oh, dude, I'm going to come hang out." So then it was, dude, this is so fucking funny. I love Mark at Comedy at the Carlson. Mark fucking rules. He's one of my favorite owners in comedy. So I tell Mark, because he picks me up because I do their podcast and in the press in Friday morning. Oh, he must have texted me Thursday night. And I was like, "Hey, I've been texting with Pete." Whenever I said it, I was like, "Pete might come by Saturday night. So, like, do you guys, you know what I mean? Is there like a place where he can come in?" Because he says, "I'm going to come hang out at the 7 and 9. That's what Pete told me. So Mark's like, "All right, I got it." He's like, "Your shows are already sold out. So, you know what I mean? There's already going to be people here, but I'll get extra."
Humble brag.
It was one show. I didn't sell out the second one, but it was pretty full.
Everything's sold out, dude. There is nothing available, but even for Pete Davidson.
But he's like, "It makes sense for me to bring in more security if Pete's here." So Saturday night I go in and there's more security. Mark dressed up. He put on like blazer or whatever, and then Pete just didn't show. Pete texted me, he's like, "Oh, what time's your show? My show's at 9 o'clock. I'm like, "Yeah, my late show's at 9 o'clock. And he's like, "Oh, do you want to meet up after or whatever?" And I was like, "I don't know, maybe." And then I had my food, and then later he texted me, he's like, "Sorry we didn't meet up." And you're like, "Yeah, I kind of figured that when you said your show was 9.
Yeah.
But it was such a fucking...
He was out.
I hate that story.
Too.
What?
I hate it. That story. I don't know. It made me feel tense.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels weird.
Feels weird. Because you're like, Pete's not a normal person now. He can't just walk into the club.
No, I know, but I'm saying,
even my most
but
famous.
If he's not a normal person now, like normal in the sense of like how famous he is.
Sure.
Where he's at. I said it was almost like maybe Kevin Hart like flashbacks I'm having or something, but it was just it's that like, he says he's coming. You're like, "Oh, that'll be cool to hang out and catch up with him."
That's what I was looking for.
But there's also something of just like, there's so much going on in his life to hear. And then other people that you tell around sort of get excited for like a different reason. And then you feel that pride of like, yeah, that famous guy is going to come here for me. And then he doesn't show up, and then everyone's kind of disappointed. And he's significantly younger than you. Is the thing. All those things hurt.
10 years younger than me. But I would say, like, dude, Katie made me laugh so hard. I was like, "Can you just imagine if he brought Kim Kardashian and she's just sitting in the green room of Comedy at the Carlson on one of those couches, just with Justin and RJ, my openers, just being like, 'So what do you guys do?' And he's like, 'Well,' Justin's like, 'Well, I'm about to drink this weed lean.' That's what he had. It was just 3 potheads, and like RJ loves Queens of the Stone Age, so we're just sitting. It's just like 3 shitheads. But dude, Katie made me laugh so hard because I was like, I don't know how to feel. It's going to be kind of weird. And she's like, "Oh, I hope Kim Kardashian is there." And I was like, "Can you imagine her just dressed in leather, sitting in a fucking thing?" And then Katie just writes back, "The noises her outfits must make." It really made me laugh. Thinking how she moves around and it just sounds like a couch getting up to walk, like a leather couch getting up to walk. But yeah, then he garried me and he was just like, "Oh, I guess we're not going to hang out." And I was like, man, always those moments make me feel like I'm fucking 12 years old again. And my dad's like, "I'm going to come out for your Pee Wee football game."
Oh, yeah,
and I'm going to be like, "Oh, hell yeah, that'll be awesome. We have like 8 weeks of games. So you just come out." And he's like, "Definitely, I'll stay at the Holiday Inn or the Red Lion by your mom. And I'll just, come hang out." And I was like, "It's going to be badass." And then just at the end of the season, you're like, "Hey, so we got 2 games left. We're 0-6, but like we got 2 games left. We might win one of them." And he's like, buddy, I'm looking at it and it's beer o'clock and I'm late. So
I feel it, dude. That's definitely like
that's the abandonment.
Hey,
shit.
I don't know if it's gonna happen, but Kevin Hart said he was gonna swing by, maybe or something like that. Like, they start blocking off people on the street. Someone's just pushing them.
Dude, the fact
they start fire hosing people down the street. He goes, "We got him for Kevin Hart," and then it's like, "Oh, he actually said dinner ran a little late." And he just thinks he's going to go home. He got a little tired at dinner.
When you get big time, now there's obviously clearly like a ton of benefits. Like it's awesome. Nate getting famous. It was so awesome when he was in San Diego at the same time. I was doing American Comedy Company. He was doing the Balboa Theater because it's Nate. It's one of our best friends. So Nate's like, and he's still Nate. Mm-hmm. And he's like, hey, we're about to order from this like crazy Italian place. Why don't you and Racine come over and y'all order dinner and then y'all can eat after your show with us when I'm done with my second show. It's like fun. Mm-hmm. You're like, I would have never done this. I would have ate shitty nachos up in my room. But Pete doing that like, hey, so I'm probably going to come by all night and hang out and like that'll be a fun thing. And then them having a security guard open the green room door when it's just me. You know what I mean? It's just it's been the same show since Thursday. You're like, hey, I hope you like that Enrique Iglesias 9/11 bit. All right, well, I'm going to walk in. It's just like, it was so funny.
I was supposed to bounce for something important tonight.
Yeah, he's like, man, I was supposed to be here. I was supposed to watch Kim Kardashian's butt walk in and out.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't with her, but he's that level of famous where it affected me, obviously, but then the wave of people being like, I heard Pete Davidson.
I'm saying, but just based off a thing where it was like, he just, the reality is some version of like, he smoked a little much afterward or whatever it was. Just at the end, it was just kind of like, I said that earlier, but I really don't feel like going. I've done this 1,000 times. But like,
that's most people.
If you pull out of a thing, it's like, yeah, I'm not going to make it. Like, it doesn't shut down. Everyone's like, oh, well, I guess you guys can go home. Sorry about dragging you away from your families for the night.
Hope you guys enjoyed my new 50 minutes. You like walk away. Like, I've been fucking really working on that. So
okay,
hope you fucking enjoy it. But yeah, I was like, I gotta tell Jay I got garried by Pete.
That's great.
Pete fucking learned the martial art of Gary and used it against me.
Hey, champ.
Hi, buddy. Hey, pal. He calls me pal like my dad did.
Maybe I'll come by after my show. Even though I'm not going to be there for your show, I'll come after we'll have a catch still.
Oh, you want to play catch out in the parking lot?
Hey, bud, got a little dark for catch. I thought they were going to have lights.
Hey, maybe we could watch wrestling. You could come to my hotel. We'll hang out and order for.
I love that.
Oh, you know what? I just forgot they don't let fags in my hotel.
Oh, yeah.
What a weird.
Sorry, no moles allowed.
Sorry. They say if you want to suck your boyfriend off, you can't come to my hotel. That's pretty mean.
Your dad called you pal?
Yeah. He's an alcoholic. What do you want? Hey, pal.
Yeah.
That's every time.
Your dad called you Odor? Odor.
What's up, dude? Dude, someone shout out to the campers who, whenever I tweeted about McDaniel, someone tweeted at me. They were like, "Damn, dude, I bet Pimp One crew can't get any tickets to the Dolphins now." I'm talking about the 8th grade group we hung out with that were mean to McDaniel and I. And they're like, Pimp One crew's not going to be anywhere near a Dolphins game this season.
Fuck that shit.
Immediately, I texted McDaniel. I was like, let me get a Ray Finkel jersey.
They make them?
No, but I want one.
Just get one made?
I want a Dolphins official
Ray Finkel?
Ray Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
What would you get? A white one, right?
I want an old. I want
colored numbers.
Me and my buddy Chad we're the ones that go to McDaniel's games, even when he was with Washington and Atlanta and shit. And I was like, I know, like Katie's a Patriots fan, so she's like, don't get fucking Dolphins gear. It's like if I'm going to, I'm going to buy early 80s, mid 80s. I'm going to find 80s Dolphins shit because that shit rules.
Mark Duper.
Yeah, dupe. I do. Yeah, hell yeah.
Get a dupe.
I wouldn't get a jersey, but I'd get a shirt. I'd get a Dolphin. I'm a supporter.
Get a jersey. One of the T-shirts that looks like a jersey.
I love fucking jerseys.
You shouldn't because they're garbage.
Fuck you. I have a Nuggets Nikola Jokic.
Thank you. That's Black Lou certified right there. That's a garbage thing.
Both you guys can suck my dick. Sorry.
A jersey. What are you, an asshole?
I love a jersey.
What do you shop for? Do you shop for dress clothes at Marshall's?
I had a jersey. I had a Steve Young jersey. That was the 49ers, and then it said Young on the back.
I had jerseys, too, when I was young, and we were broke, dude. Step it up.
All right. Fine.
Fucking jersey.
I'll get some Miami. Everyone's like, oh, you're a Dolphins fan now? I'm like, no, I'm still a 49ers fan. I just support the Dolphins.
Damn, dude. I'm cornering my eye on it right now, but I'm trying to read his face. How many jerseys does DJ Lou have?
I mean, the whole 86 Mets.
Yeah, I had the...
yeah, David Wright.
85 Bears. 85 Bears.
Jerseys?
Yeah. Forget who.
Dent?
I mean, I'm guessing it's got to be Walter Payton.
Fridge. McMahon. Now, for sure. You were McMahon house. Your
McMahon,
mom,
dude.
That was probably your mom's hall pass.
Yeah, she's like, if Jim McMahon comes through Teaneck, I'm going to throw it at him.
That's my hall pass.
He wears sunglasses because he's cool and he's got sensitive eyes.
He's a white man. He's pulling off a sweatband, for Christ's sakes. I like it.
Let me have him.
Let me have this. Let's clear our docket from the things we said we're going to talk about.
Kevin James is Sean Payton.
Well over halfway through the show.
Biofilm when they cast someone fat as you.
I heard that wrong.
What did you hear that as?
Biopic where they cast someone fat is you.
I don't know.
And I was like,
as you.
All right.
We were saying like when they get a worse looking version of you. If you're Sean Payton, you're like, Kevin James is much larger than me.
I'm going to play Kevin James in the Kevin James biopic.
Kevin James is bummed out. Come on.
So we watched the Kevin James trailer for the Sean Payton film first.
Yeah, let's just get that out of the way because it's crazy how bad it is.
And it's not a serious movie.
Jacob says it isn't. It's called Home Team on Netflix.
The Saints win the Super Bowl!
Hey, Coach. Mr. Goodall is on the phone?
Well,
Roger Goodell's on the phone. The commissioner.
He didn't say what his job was.
That's the girl from SNL.
Suspended for a full
year.
Sean, what are you doing here?
Just came to watch my son play football. Played a great game out there.
You lost 0-40.
Can't help it if all your teammates are horrible.
Was this like Little Giants, but with a guy that was actually in the NFL?
Yeah, what is this?
I think it's like a misfit movie where they're all misfits.
Oh, so he's playing Sean Payton. It's not a biopic.
No, it's like, but it is, but it's based on real life.
What, when he made little kids play ball?
I think when he got suspended from the NFL, he went down and coached Pee Wee. I don't know.
Oh, did he?
Hit play.
I think so.
Did that happen?
I don't know, but that would be badass.
Why was he suspended?
Because I told you, Greg Robinson, his defensive coordinator, got caught on tape telling people to take out players.
Oh, right.
And they were like, you can't be fucking doing that shit.
We're the worst team in the league.
They need some motivation. You're seriously ordering a pizza right now?
Oh, yeah, I want stuffed crust. What kind of question is that?
You're only here because you got
Stop this. I don't believe this is
awful.
Nonsensically horrible horse shit.
Yeah. Being Sean Payton's son isn't easy. Ain't easy. That's the...
Why did they hold Kevin James over the fire for playing a Nazi murderer in that one movie?
Well, that was like his serious turn, right?
Yeah.
I feel like Kevin James...
This is like The Dirt, when they made the movie written by Motley Crue, essentially, about Motley Crue, and took out anything...
Yeah, so Sean Payton was
remotely negative.
Sean Payton was like, hey, let's... with my life, remember when I got suspended for trying to take out players? Let's turn that into Little Giants.
Yeah, let's say I have Little Giants today afterwards. And so... a bunch of wacky kids and turned it all
back
around.
Up, and I had a big truck, and I was cool, and they were like, we've never been cool, and then we won.
At the very end of the movie, though, in the last play, he goes, murder the person across from you.
I want you to step on their neck if they're under you.
He goes, make their parents weep.
Oh, my God, you were bad the whole time.
Anyway, go Noodles.
Hey, Warrior Pride.
Yeah, you could turn this off.
All right, well.
Jacob brings up Motley Crue, which gets us back to another thing we had on the docket.
Cleaning up, dude. We're going through it. Pearl Jam. You went and saw Pearl Jam, but it wasn't Pearl Jam. It was Eddie.
It was Eddie with an all-star band. Had a drummer from Chili Peppers,
Chad Smith.
Had a guitarist from Jane's Addiction.
Mm-hmm.
Some bass player, and then another guitarist from Chili Peppers.
John Frusciante.
No, I wish. That's my guy. And then Glenn Hansard, who was an Irishman, great guy. Anyway, Eddie's got a solo album coming out, so they played all his songs and ended with Purple Rain. The end.
And they played what?
Purple Rain. And the place went ape shit. It was
that sounds like all right. Okay.
Whoa,
dude.
Hey, they can take that out of context. You'll be
easy,
done,
bro.
Dude.
Whoa.
Chill the fuck out, Witzke.
This isn't the safe White Haven of an Eddie Vedder concert.
We understand. This ain't a bag of Wonder Bread like that concert you were at.
How awful was that, dude?
What was awful?
His brand new solo stuff.
It was great. In a word, a triumph.
No.
A triumph?
You did.
In a word, a triumph.
No, you don't mean that.
You don't mean that at all. Do you love it? Have you heard
the
solo
song? You weren't hoping
album?
he was going to play Pearl Jam songs.
I knew exactly what it was going to be, and I researched it, and I heard all the songs before. Like, I already knew it was coming, and I thought it was pretty great.
Did you go with Will or just by yourself?
Yeah, me and my brother, and two old lesbians next to us.
You guys buy one ticket and just pass it back to each other?
I'm going to go to the bathroom. Bloop.
And you go, oh, no, I'm already in there. No. Remember, it's me from before. You take your hat off. And,
Hey, what's up? You forgot. You're having deja vu.
Did you guys dress in the Shane Pearl Jam t-shirt?
Do you guys sit on each other's shoulders, like stationed, when you go?
What are you guys, Motley Crue fans? Shut the fuck up.
I mean, they do rip.
I am, actually.
You love heroin and bass playing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jerk-offs.
What a dummy I am.
So what happened is Eddie Vedder says that he hated Motley Crue in the 80s, and now one of the big hair band's very own is firing off thoughts on the matter.
He threw his fucking dick out there first.
Eddie Vedder was like, "They suck, man."
What's Eddie Vedder taking a shot? We were cool because we didn't wear glam shit.
I never wore glitter.
I don't know. I just figured if I wanted to dress like a girl, I'd be a girl.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp is here?
Yeah, Johnny Depp showed up.
Sort of.
Well, Nikki Sixx tweeted out, "Made me laugh today reading how much the singer in Pearl Jam hated Motley Crue. Now, considering that they're one of the most boring bands in history, it's kind of a compliment, isn't it? Hashtag the stadium tour.
Whatever.
Hashtag rock and roll.
Your singer is a potbelly pig. And you're all on drugs, retards.
I can't argue with that.
Calling him a potbelly pig kind of rules.
Yeah, I can't argue that Vince Neil looks like shit run over twice. Yeah, he looks ridiculous. He can't sing anymore.
Dude, you might have nailed it, Witzke.
I don't have a response for that.
All right.
That was good.
Tommy Lee's a jerk off too.
All right, get them all, dude.
Well,
what about Mick Mars? You didn't get Mick Mars yet.
Mick Mars means well.
Rest in peace, Mick Mars.
All right, there you go. He's on the other side. Damn, dude, Vince Neil with that belly sticking out.
Mick Mars might still be alive.
He is. He's alive.
Rest in peace when it happens.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were making it as like a joke that rest in peace because he looks dead.
He looked dead.
And I didn't know
20 years ago.
I didn't know, so I just went with it. I was like, yes, he is on the other side.
He's 10.
Zero clue.
He's like 10 years older than the rest of them.
I think they fastened him to a pole on the stage.
Yeah, so he just
keep
sits.
him upright.
Yeah, so he just stands there.
What?
Yeah, I think he's right.
Like a scarecrow?
Or sometimes he sits.
They scarecrow Mick Mars?
His bones are coming apart or something.
Jesus Christ.
No, they're fused.
His bones are fused.
Like an action
Thanks,
figure?
Jacob. Any more information when it was for my ear? His bones are fused, Dan. So they have to stand them upright.
Jay, I just realized I'm going out over the air. So they're hearing all my... You're like Brando when you just get the lines fed into his ear.
Are we on air?
Is this going out? Dude, Vince Neil being called a potbelly pig is...
It really... He looks like... Dude, Bobby Kelly could beat Vince Neil if he put on a wig and
What's
that
up,
outfit.
dude?
Hey, Dad.
Dad! What's up, Dad?
Dude, Vince Neil looks like Bobby Kelly in a wig.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Dad.
Hey, Dad. Food before food, Dad.
Girls, Dad.
Bobby Kelly was at the Eddie Vedder show too.
Oh.
Yeah. He was just there to beat up nerds.
Yeah, he wasn't there to listen.
Yeah, I don't know.
He was there to steal money, lunch money, and put people over toilets.
Yeah, bust ukuleles over people's heads. Did he pull out a ukulele at all?
He didn't.
Well,
that upset you?
I could have used one or two.
Did you try to blow a guy to get backstage?
No, I did try to find the bus though.
Well, I guess with Nikki Sixx, another fan called him a lame who had 3 mid-level songs at best. Nikki wrote, "Remember there were zillions of brown-haired bands for brown-haired fans. Go find them. You will know them by the bored look on their face." What does that mean?
Brown-haired
He's
bands?
a fucking L.A. queef. Who knows?
Yeah.
Brown hair. Oh, just like they're... You're so mad. Oh, look at Jeff and Matt.
Oh, look at his hats.
Look at his stupid
Look at
hats.
his fun hats.
Look at his hat. Looks like fucking the inside of king robes. Eddie Vedder looks like Gino Bisconti.
Dude, I want his picks. I want his NFL picks.
When they were young Pearl Jam. Man, they were never a scary band, huh?
Were you the one that told me?
I bet they never even trashed a hotel room.
Oh, my God. I bet they tipped all their house service maids.
They, they just did benefits for abortion rights and stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah, just community service stuff. Got it.
No, the opposite of what Nikki Sixx is all about. He
What?
hates women.
I bet Nikki Sixx likes abortion.
I think
he's probably
loves it.
I bet he loves abortion.
Funded it.
I bet he's all about it.
They should have teamed up to do a pro.
I bet he's giving more
pro-choice.
He's giving more money to abortion than anybody you're talking about.
Well, I mean, no offense, but I mean, our guys are like pro women, not like your favorite guy.
They
Dan,
look like Catholics.
and your favorite guy Jay.
Whoa!
You guys are kind of
female headbutting. Wife headbutting goes back to a Nordic tradition.
That's a fucking in-house matter.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you. Seem to like to
That's a family. That's a family shit you're bringing up, Lou.
That is between.
Why
a man,
are you bringing up family
That's
shit?
between a man and his wife, and that is between them and God.
And they're four walls.
God. All right. So,
maybe that's the only behavior she responds to. DJ Lou?
Yeah, Lou, you want to go out and murder a bunch of babies and then go to Hawaii and play a tiny guitar? That's your own damn business. But you leave family matters out of the goddamn...
I'm just saying that we're against beating the shit out of people, our wives.
Yeah, it sounds like you're into kissing dudes.
It does. You kiss all these guys.
Kiss all these guys.
Most of them have womanly faces.
You'd probably kiss them on their penis lips.
Yeah, I mean, Christine's got more facial hair than two of the guys in this band.
That was good.
Thanks. Only Black Lou's falling apart. You just stared. Thank you, Jacob.
I looked at both her and young Pearl Jam.
Would you look at her to see if she had facial hair for real?
I went like this.
He goes, hit the light, Christine.
You see it turn your head? All right, I see some. All right, there it is.
Yeah, Bobby Kelly could be Vince Neil for Christmas, and Christine, you could be Jeff Ament.
Ain't it?
Which
one's that?
The hot one.
All the way on the right.
Hot. He's the hot boy.
Right there. Jeff Ament.
I have hairy calves.
See?
But that catches
I like queers.
That catches us up. So now do you hate Motley Crue?
I didn't like... I don't know. It bothered me when I was trying to watch Pam and Tommy because I'm just like, I fucking hate these guys.
Yeah, but didn't you hate him just from being Pam and Tommy? I mean, that's not painting a good picture of Tommy Lee at all.
Yeah, he's
It seems like he's exactly the jag-off you thought he was going to be.
I haven't watched Pam and Tommy yet. Is it good?
Yeah, I loved it. Jacob, you like it?
I loved it.
I think the acting is fantastic in it. I don't like the way it's shot at all. I think that then it's spoiler alert, but I mean, everyone's talking about the dick puppet is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
What?
He like, has a conversation with his dick, Tommy Lee, and it's like his dick's like, "Hey man, you got to do it." It's like a puppet move. It's just it's really shitty and stupid. I actually don't like it at all.
You know, it's great. Seth Rogen is awesome.
He's great. The acting is great, buddy. They nailed. I just think the way it's shot, the way it's shot all around, I think it's just pretty bad. But they nailed his voice. He has Tommy Lee's voice and at least public personality down. Pam Anderson, she looks like her. She sounds just like her. Pretty wild. Like they've done a good job on that. And I'm interested. I'm in it. But like,
is it fully released? Is the full season released?
No, 3 episodes. First 3 episodes. And then when's it come out?
Wednesday is the new one.
Damn, dude, all these shows are doing this. They're releasing a cluster, then you get in, you want to binge the rest. It's not there. That's what I'm going through with The Peacemaker on HBO Max. They've only released 6, so I watched all 6, and I wanted to go through the full season.
How many are there?
I don't know.
I think there's 8 episodes.
2 more.
Have you been watching Peacemaker, Jacob?
I think that's now the best show on TV.
It's
I
so good.
love that show.
I love it. It's funny. It's fucking great.
Really made me laugh.
The opening sequence I told Jay is, I think it's the best since Game of Thrones. Like, I look forward to the opening.
Oh, the dance?
Yeah.
The song rules.
Great.
The song was in my head when I woke up this morning.
The soundtrack for it in general is great.
Yeah.
That's Peacemaker, but on HBO Max.
Yeah.
HBO Max.
I also stream Son of a Gary.
We've lost all of our other sponsors, so HBO Max, please come on over.
Turns out you play that Rogan clip, you're going to lose a lot of money.
Where's Wendy's been?
They fucking fucked off, and I still had it on the road. Still.
They've turned on us hard. Should we take our last break?
Yeah, dude. Let's take our last break.
We'll come on back, and we got 40 bajillion things we could talk about.
We got a lot of stuff. Scott Baio has music?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I even have I'm going to show a shout out when we talk about that subject to the camper. I just saw they posted it, but I want to give them credit that they found Scott Baio. Like, oh yeah, Scott Baio used to have music.
Oh, beautiful.
Which means he probably has live performance things where he's just being a jerk off.
Oh my God, let's look into it.
You want a peek at that? I'm telling you, that might...
I could take us to the end.
That's longer.
Oh, you want to wait? All right, let's wait.
Long. Let's see. We'll see when we come back, buddy. Hey, we love each other here.
Yeah, we do.
It's the Bonfire.
Damn right it is.
We're all special, right?
Yes.
Everybody's unique, and Helix knows that, so they have several different mattress models to choose from. They have soft, medium, and firm mattresses. Mattresses great for cooling you down if you sleep hot, and even the Helix Plus mattresses for plus-size folks. Could have used that this weekend. I was on a teensy bed.
Your feet were popping over.
It's certainly not what I would have got when I took my quiz, but you take the quiz yourself, and then you order the mattress that you're matched to at Helix.com. And, HelixSleep.com. That was my fault. Felt wrong when I said it. Looked down, nailed it, was wrong. HelixSleep.com. You go take the quiz, you get the mattress you're matched to. It comes shipped right to your door with free shipping and contact-free delivery. You never have to go to a mattress store again. Helix Sleep was even awarded the #1 best overall mattress pick of 2020 by GQ and Wired magazine. They have a 10-year warranty, and you get to try your mattress out for 100 nights risk-free. Yuck. Helix mattresses are shipped right to your door completely free, and they'll even pick it up for you if you don't love it, but you will. Right now, Helix is offering up to $200 off the JB discount, $200 off all mattress orders. Get up to $200 off at HelixSleep.com/bonfire. HelixSleep.com/bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Nailed that right on time.
Good job, dude. That was fucking fierce.
That was crazy sick fierce.
Dude, I found some, you know when you find good snacks at the airport?
No.
You know Brownie Brittle? You know, you never
I know
buy,
what Brownie Brittle
you
is.
never buy like candy and shit at the airport?
No.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much. They always have good candy at the airport. I bought Brownie Brittle. I love that Brownie Brittle.
It's great.
Now they started putting Reese's Pieces in it.
In it?
Yeah. Little tiny Reese's Pieces in it.
No,
I love it.
Too fat.
Love it. I love it so much. And a whole bag.
I love it so hard.
I love it so fucking hard. Scott Baio has music. Campers found it.
Yeah.
You want to wait till Thursday?
I just know there's no way.
We got adults adopting adults, and we got Scott Baio on
I'd almost
Thursday.
rather give
Amy.
No, I want to give Jacob his chance to be happy here. Because Joey Logano, his sweetheart, won the Clash at the LA Coliseum. That's right.
Big race, LA Coliseum. First time NASCAR was ever at the LA Coliseum.
Beginning of NASCAR season, and he won it. Jacob, were you excited as hell?
Oh man, I was loving it. It was great.
Did you watch the whole race?
Oh yeah.
Now, when you jumped around and screamed like that when he won, did your father take his glasses off and put his fingers over the bridge of his nose and go, Christ?
Did your mother sigh?
I held my excitement together more this time.
Oh, Jacob, Christ almighty. Oh.
There's not enough Advil in the world.
Hey. This kid with his cars and the vroom and the circle and the
there's a checkered flag.
More interesting, what I'd like to see is the video of Ice Cube did the mid-race concert. Did they show that on TV?
Yeah, they kind of.
If you're Ice Cube,
it in the middle of it was 150 laps, and midway through 75, they just stopped the race, and he did like a 3-song concert.
If you're Ice Cube, how mad are you that Dre, Snoop, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and Mary J. Blige are doing the Super Bowl, and you got to do the fucking NASCAR at the LA Coliseum?
I'd say more, how mad are you that most of the people in the stands are having a Joe Rogan compilation going on in their conversations?
They probably got a fucking 20 Joe Rogan tapes out of that.
Yeah, how many Joe Rogan compilations of N-words were used that day?
He's like, yeah. Oh, this person's phone.
What the hell is this?
I thought he did a good job.
Yeah, no. The audience is doing exactly what you think, though. They're like standing like,
He has Toby Keith here, too?
That's where Kanye walked down.
Yeah, she absolutely has said the N-word. That lady filming?
Dude, this whole audience, man.
That's how they get in?
It is funny trying to watch some of like these like sleeveless shirt hillbillies, though, like trying. No one's even mouthing the words of the chorus. I don't even like the song, but I would be going, bad for your health. Wait. No, back that up. Let me see him. I bet the audience does not. Oh, they're all right. They're doing all right.
Driving too slow is bad for your health. Say ho! Say ho! Ho! Say Ice Cube! Ice Cube!
Say Pennzoil.
Say Home Depot. Skip ahead.
Yeah, this would be way more badass if he was in the middle while they were going around and he was rapping. You know what I mean? They were just blaring this as everyone was fucking going around in the lanes. That's what they should have done.
Nah, a lot of people, some people are enjoying it. You know what it is? Throw your set in the air. By the way, he's a total sellout, though. I do love that he goes, because driving too slow is bad for your health. All right, hillbillies, I'm going to ask you.
Yeah, I'm Ice Cube. That's who I am.
We're going to come with one of these West Coast.
Throw your set in the air is such a funny thing to play here. Like, huh?
Well, throw what set?
Oh.
Did you hear? It might just be a fake rumor, but did you hear that 150 people at the LA Coliseum they called the police on Ice Cube?
Yeah, they go, you're going to want to get here as fast as possible.
He's taking over the whole goddamn thing.
Is it a big race, Jacob? Was this like a big deal?
It's not a points race. It just opens up the season.
So it's for nothing.
It starts.
Man, it's
I mean it's really exciting, but I mean I think they make a nice chunk of change for it. But the official first race is the Daytona 500 on Sunday.
Ooh! While Jacob's talking about this, the performance is up, and I'm going to tell you right now, all concerts are people doing this, watching it through their phone.
It's insane,
and they're like,
and that footage, by the way, is going to blow.
Yeah,
just know that
it's not going to hear
all of it.
That footage you're taking is going to blow.
The audio is going to be shit.
By the way, I get a verse because you want to send it to somebody, like, oh, this reminds me of when we used to go. But I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, you're going to do the whole. I've watched people at concerts record the whole concert on their phone, and you're like, that is.
Dude, we went to see, who was that? What are they called? Prophets of Rage.
Oh yeah, Rage and Chuck D.
The Chuck D and B Rio mashup. Yeah. We went to go see him. There was a guy in front of us, a real dude, bro. And this guy, he filmed the entire concert of himself singing aggressively into his camera.
No,
I never stopped the entire. I don't even remember their set list they did because I was obsessed with this guy. I couldn't believe he was doing it.
He's recording himself singing the songs into his phone. So he was like being like, oh shit, yeah, just
yes,
but lip sync,
killing in the name of being and just filming himself the entire time. The entire time.
Oh my god, no,
crazy. Am I wrong? Is that what you did?
Mm-hmm.
Are you falling asleep over there?
No.
I don't know. All right, what do you think?
I mean, he might have.
He might have done it.
He might have what? What did you say?
Whatever you said. Did you watch the new South Park yet?
No.
It's very funny.
Is it?
Yeah.
Concerts are only as good as the energy from the crowd, and man, they blow now.
Yeah.
I watched, I might have said this on the air. Once I went to see Ozzy at the Garden, and he was so good. The band was so good. And there was a guy next to me with his feet up on the railing, on his phone the whole time. Didn't look at the stage. Just, you'd think he was on his couch. It was enraging. I hated him so much that he ruined the show for me.
Yeah, you saw Tool. Tool wasn't like that, Jacob. You have to admit, Tool was pretty great.
Tool was very good. They made everyone put their phone away, which I loved.
Yeah. And it was just an ask.
Everyone was engaged.
They just asked everyone, please. And because at the end of this, we do a thing where everyone could take their phones out for the last song, but put them away until then. And they policed it pretty good. It was awesome.
Do you think? I mean, that's definitely going to affect the show. People are going to be like, oh, I can't reach for my phone.
I can't have a phone. That's the only two ways I could see Tool and Pete Davidson.
Yeah,
I require.
And that's a maybe. He'll probably flake on you at the last moment.
Oh.
But I was outside with my glove on my knee. Every headlight.
You could still be putting Ice Cube on in the background there. Him performing, and they show the stands of the people that aren't into it is the funniest.
We'll tweet it out. The Bonfire.
There's some people into it, but some people are just kind of like, yeah,
I'm
here
waiting,
we go.
Waiting for the ride.
I knew it. Eventually, it was going to make its way into my old NASCAR.
West Side.
They already got hockey.
West Side, Connect Gang, Connect Gang.
There's got to be. Well, I don't know if hockey's really a hillbilly sport for them to get upset that black people are in hockey a lot now. It's never really been a hillbilly sport.
It's more like northeast, northerner.
Ice Cube performing at NASCAR is wild.
Yeah, it's weird.
It sounds like something you would make up, like a Jay Leno joke in 2005.
If you think the future's going to be weird, I just got back from there and I just watched Ice Cube perform at a NASCAR event. So you guys are like that.
I'll tell you this though.
It's like Ice Cube performing for NASCAR.
I said, "Hey Kevin,
Hey Kevin,
you hear this?
Yeah, see, you seen this? You heard about this?
I will say progress in the world because there are a lot of people here who are into it. Do you know what I mean?
Mexicans love NASCAR.
I'm just sure. I'm saying if Ice Cube walked out at fucking a NASCAR event in 1955,
oh my god, or even in 1995, they would have been like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, you're probably right.
Back when my mom was married,
I think there was crossover by the 90s.
Man, I'm telling you, when my mom was married to
no,
Nick,
Lou?
No, when my mom was, I'm telling you right now, when my mom and Nick were married, Nick loved NASCAR. It was still
and hated black people
with a passion. Cool to me because I'm a fucking white guy, but he watched NASCAR and it was still kind of like underground. It was popular, but with people who knew about it. It wasn't like mainstream. Gotcha. It wasn't mainstream in any way. It was like, if you knew about NASCAR, you were into NASCAR.
So black people probably weren't that comfortable if they showed up to a NASCAR event.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, probably not.
I feel like this here would not be that vibe. I feel like everyone's... When he said, say,
it's
Ice
also,
Cube, and they did, unless they piped that in, a lot of people screamed Ice Cube.
He's also in L.A., yeah. It's not like he's in fucking
or do you also think
Birmingham.
Do you think he was like, say Ice Cube, like Ice Cube, say oh yeah? He goes, just keep doing what he says and he'll leave us alone.
God, maybe he'll go back out the way he came in.
What do you want from us? Just leave us alone.
Today,
say oh yeah, please stop.
Why are you doing this? You just told us you had a good day. Why are you?
I've checked myself. I've desperately tried to not rickety wreck myself.
Dude, it's so funny when they go down to the floor level seat guys.
The richies?
The rich guys with just the glasses that are so close, which, by the way, is going to be the Super Bowl this weekend. Everyone's saying that this might be the worst.
Corporate.
This might be the worst fan group in the audience because it's LA. So it's all just the agents and managers and all the fucking people in between that are just taking all the tickets. If you're a Bengals fan or a fucking Rams, like a real Rams fan, that must suck.
Look at the audience here now, Dan. It's a bunch of white girls squeezing their titties while their husbands slap them in the face for getting all worked up for Ice Cube. You want that? You want that down there?
How much do you think you got paid?
$100,000.
$100,000?
No, I think more.
You think more?
3 songs. Yeah, $100,000, 150. I don't know. He's famous, man. Ice Cube's really famous. $150,000.
That's got to be crazy for him to be like, hey, I got to go down to the Coliseum, do like a quick set.
3 songs, and then I'll get us a house somewhere nice.
And then you want to move? Yeah, we can go get it like a mansion in Miami.
No. Please leave.
Dude, the late. Go back.
Please
5 seconds. Go back 5 seconds. Oh my God. Watch this crowd right here. Hit play. Right there. That lady in the left.
That's all. That's everything I'm picturing.
Yeah, that was it. You saw the real right there. There's like a white guy
this?
with her matted down hair, like she was wearing a costume all day.
I bet.
Take a screen grab of that lady just being like, when's this over? My hard pink lemonade's getting watered down.
My Mike's Hard L's going.
I want to watch
soggy
someone.
On me.
I'm trying to watch a car go into a retaining wall. I don't need to see Ice Cubity Pop or whatever his name is.
Well, Jacob, bad news, buddy. Your favorite sport's now been infected with black people, as you told me over the phone. Infected with black people.
Wow. No. Because of this moment, I'm going to have to post on Twitter, Jay Okerson's a good man, and I stand with him.
Thank you. Don't even say that. Just post a picture of me and you together smiling once. No. If I ever get called hardcore racist and they try to prove I'm racist, I only need one friend to stick up for me, and that is you, Black Lou. It all falls on your shoulders.
A lot of
dude.
weight coming down on you, dude. Dude, it'd be so funny if Black Lou...
There's me kissing Black Lou's feet outside of his house. You're the best. I'm so shitty.
Yeah. And also, we got that Christine's filming it on Insta Live.
He goes, that's good for starters.
That's good. I kind of like where you sit on the show.
That's cool. I mean, the booth seems neat, too, so I'll sit over there. I don't even care. Whatever you guys need.
Bonfiremerch.com. Download the Bonfire as a podcast. Tell your friends to. BigJComedy.com. DanSoder.com.
Caroline's, dude. That's all I'm selling.
February 18th through the 20th. Go. If you're in the New York City area, go.
And the 15th to the 17th, Dan's going to be at Acme.
I'm going to be all over the place. DanSoder.com, BigJComedy.com. We love you so much. We love you so, so much. And Amy, come back.
We love you so...
Amy, I think you changed Jay. I honestly think he's a different guy.